Well, all right. You know, I literally just finished filming, or filming like I'm making a fucking movie. I just finished making a review video for What's Eating Goober Grape, but I figured since I'm not tired at all, I might as well just run it back with another video. And today's, well, same day, this video's review is on Alien Earth. I love Alien. I love the first one. I like the second one. Most people know there's a third one and fourth one, but I like those. I like those two, even though they were kind of. I can't say the same for the Covenant and what was the other one? Alien. What was it called? It was what was it? It was Alien Covenant and Alien. Um, Sorry, let me just look it up. No, 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 no. Whatever. The other movie that was before Alien Covenant, it was alright. It was an interesting concept. I didn't really mess with it too much, but yeah, we're reviewing Alien Earth, and I gotta tell you, I saw Alien Romulus in theaters, and I thought it was great. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I saw it with somebody pretty close to me. Uh, anyways, um, Alien Earth was like how do I say it? They were back to back with these this movie and the show. The movie and the show was like back to back bangers. I liked Alien Romulus. I'll make a review on that when I watch it again because I haven't seen it in so long. But Alien Earth, Alien Earth was solid. It was solid, somewhat. Um, I really like these actors. Timothy Olyphant. I definitely said that wrong. I'm sorry. I think Timothy. I'm just gonna call him Timothy for now. I think he's a great actor. I saw him literally before I started watching the show. I saw him in The Girl Next Door, and he was a great actor. Let me just tell you, I love his performance in that movie. But he plays a great android in this show. You know, the androids are very interesting characters. But I think he tops most of them, not all of them. I don't want to get into details because that's too much debating. But he plays a good android. I love the concept too that all the world governments don't really exist anymore. It's more of big companies that run the earth, and you know there's this other concept with they take children and they put their minds in these robots, so kind of like a humanoid android, but not android because it's a human brain or whatever. I think that was a great concept because the way they handle it is very interesting. The kids are put into like, how do I say it? The main boss of them, because there's different factions of the world. Like I said, it's run by companies. You got the normal company that we're all used to in the franchise, Whalen Yutani, and you have this one. I forgot what this one was called, but it's run by some Cavalier. That's what his name is. Yeah, Boy Cavalier. And he has like a weird fucking Harry Potter. No, he has a weird Peter Pan like fantasy where he makes these kids into the Lost Boys. I think that's what they're called in Peter Pan. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but um, it's an interesting concept because the children's minds are in these basically adult robot bodies, and they have like an immense power that they know how to control, but they still have that fragile childlike mind. And Boy Cavaliers, he uses that to his advantage. So the show takes place after basically like a mini, like how every alien movie starts. The alien infects one of the crew and the whole crew goes to shit. Well, it's basically like that in one of the episodes. So a crew basically goes to shit, and they all work for Weyland Yutani. Unfortunately, one of the workers was secretly video calling Boy Cavalier, and he sets a course for Boy Cavalier's faction of the world. So all the specimens, all the aliens that Weyland Yutani's group captured on that ship crashes into Boy Cavalier's area, and that was basically a whole plot so he can take whatever they were planning on bringing to Earth for himself, which is a good idea. It's pretty cool because you get to see Earth, in this new era that we never really seen in what happened? What happened? Oh, my webcam turned off. Oh fuck! Why did it turn off? Oh brother, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? All right, whatever. Um, so where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Um, a group of soldiers, Boy Cavalier soldiers, goes to investigate the ship and basically retrieve whatever specimens are there. And during that time, keep in mind, there's a full grown alien that survived the plane, the ship crash. And keep in mind, throughout the whole entire ship being infected and overrun, there was this android who was more of like an android human, like the children, but he has an adult mind in him. He works for Weyland Yutani, obviously, and his main mission is just to retrieve the alien specimen and bring it back to them. Obviously, it doesn't go as planned because Boy Cavalier has his soldiers investigating the area, and then he sends his lost boys and the group of children with the robot bodies now to investigate and secure the package or whatever. The whole entire time, the alien that was on that ship fucks them all up. Not the robot children, but the Boy Cavalier soldiers. They all get fucked up. And keep in mind, one of the lost children or whatever has a brother, an older brother, that was a part of that group. He didn't die. She saved him and she kills the alien. I probably should have mentioned that Sydney Chandler's character really fucks up that alien. It takes a toll on her body, but she doesn't, fully die. Um, oh god, let me not ramble too much because last video was 30 minutes long. I'm gonna try to keep it short. Yeah, I think it was a great show. Damn, I kind of want to dive into it more. I'll dive into it a little bit more. I'll try to speed run it really. Um, Throughout the whole show, the specimens cause a lot of damage, and like I mean mentally and like physically, cause like there's this one alien besides the xenomorphs that's like an eye, but it's a real intelligent eye, right? And they put it in a sheep, and the sheep, well, it takes its mind over really. And Boy Cavalier is so fixated on this alien. Why? Because he's a genius, like a real high level genius, and all he wants in the show is somebody with his intellect to talk to have a conversation with. And he thinks by putting this alien into a body, the alien will be able to talk and have a conversation with him. It does not go as planned. Throughout the whole show, the one of the androids are manipulated by the Weyland Yutani half breed android to basically do his bidding and cause trouble, which causes one of the other Lost Boys to die. I'm just gonna refer to them as Lost Boys and Sydney Chandler's character separately. But ooh, nah. There's this one character I fucking love. I think she was great. Her arc in the show was really interesting. I think the character's name was Nibs, like a redheaded android. She started like going crazy. Not crazy. I don't want to say crazy. Like let's just say she was losing it slowly, and by that I mean like it was getting to the point where she believed that she was able to get pregnant or something like that, and she just I'll get to that. I'll get to the rest of that, but she was a real I loved her character. her character was pretty fucking cool and interesting. But yeah, and throughout the whole show, keep in mind, Sydney Chandler's character Wendy, she has this weird ability because I don't know if it's just story plot or whatever. Her being the first, child to be turned into an android. Um, she has like this weird power to mess with interfaces or whatever, control computers or whatever, because she literally can stop androids in their steps, like freeze them in time with her powers, or like open up jail cells and shit like that. Basically, shit like that, opening up jail cells with her mind or whatever, her hand. It's interesting concepts, really. It gets to the end of the show where, like I said, I'm trying to make it a fast video. I don't want to make it 30 minutes long, but near the end of the video, shit hits the fan. Weyland Yutani invades the island where they're all staying at, and Wendy's Sydney Chandler's character Wendy finally is able to control, and I probably should have mentioned that too. She can control the aliens, which is crazy. She has like an ability to talk to them and basically like control them. And my first thought was she could be like the alien queen. No, I don't know if I'm pretty sure that's a character in like comics or whatever lore it is. Because I'm very deep into the alien lore, but not that deep. Um, but yeah, she can control the xenomorphs. And with that, I'm thinking, bro, she could be the xenomorph queen, right? It's a thought. It's a theory of mine. I'm just guessing, spitballing. But yeah, towards the end, shit goes crazy. Um, Timothy's character Chris or Kirsch gets offed by no, he doesn't get offed. I don't think he dies, but he has a fight with the Weyland Yutani's half breed android guy. And I gotta say, let me look up this guy's actor's name because he put on an all star performance in this entire show. His name is Morrow. Was it Morrow? No, Smee. No, Morrow. Right? I think it was Morrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Morrow was a badass. The actor played his role really well. He was a badass because he was the one hunting the alien in the beginning of the show. He did not care. The moment he saw the alien, he laid down some fucking rounds on him. Not like lethal rounds, but the rounds to capture him, like electric rounds or whatever. But besides that, I just wanted to mention that his character was great. I loved it. I hope to see him in the next season. Um, Shit goes crazy. Wendy, Cindy Chandler's character, decides to take over, the whole facility with two aliens now. Keep in mind, I forgot to mention that two aliens in her control, and all of the half breed children, lost boys or whatever. All of them are following her now, and she captures the doctor. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, there was a doctor, doing some shit behind the scenes or whatever. Boy Cavalier's character and fuck, what's his name? I think Morrow too got captured. All of them got captured, and yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger. Not, yeah, basically a cliffhanger. Uh, the Lost Boys take over the facility. Alex Lothar, forgot to mention him. He's a great actor too. I loved him in fucking Black Mirror. I think it was what called Shut Up and Dance. It was great, great actor. Um, they take over the facility, capture everybody. Um, Alex Lothar's character obviously doesn't get harmed because it's Sidney Chandler's character's brother, and it ends with all the big names, all of their bosses captured, and Weyland Yutani closing in on the facility. And the way I see it, she's got to turn into the Alien Queen. There's no way she doesn't. I'm interested to see what happens though. I mean, this show could take a turn at any point. Some characters would die, and you would be like, "Damn," just like that, stuff like that. And I'm excited. I love the Alien franchise, and I think this was a great follow up after Romulus. Oh. Oh. After the end of each episode, they play banger songs. Banger songs. They had Tool, Metallica, I think. What else they have? They had a bunch of different. I wonder if I can pull it up. They had a bunch of different fucking songs. Um, Outro songs, song name, whatever. Yeah, let's try that. They had the Mob Rules by Black Sabbath in episode one. Stinkfist. I love Stinkfist. Stinkfist is so good by Tool. If y'all don't know anything about Tool, get on that shit. Tool is so good. Um, Episode three, Wherever I May Roam by Metallica. That shit's gas. I love Wherever I May Roam is really good. I've never heard this one. It's called Ocean Sighs by Jane's Addiction. I should do. You know what I should do next? I should make album reviews. Like I react to the albums and I just post them on YouTube. That would make some good content. But yeah, no, this show was great. I was surprised by everything they were doing, story wise, plot wise, fucking outro music wise. That shit was great. That shit was great. But I've taken too much of your time. Alien Earth, I would rate. Damn, I don't want to be like IGN though, give them the same ratings. I give it a 7.5. 7.5 is what I'm gonna give it. Now, I know all my ratings have been 7 or 7.5 so far, but that's three videos. Three videos. Damn, I should be more harsh, shouldn't I? Nah, I'll keep it to how it is. Maybe. I'm thinking about it now. Mm, no, I'll give it a 7.5. It was a good show. It was a really good show. Um, that is another review video by Elixir. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you're interested in these videos that I make because I've got nothing better to do. Might as well do something with myself. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and please come back for the next one. Bye bye.